Batters in good form just need to carry on. Martin Kaptil, Lahiru Milanta, we saw them making an impact in the game, but they've got to continue that good form. The team's got to do well.
Slow one, change of pace. Gets very difficult on the surface. You've got to be very, very aware and smart. And just talking about utility players and multi-dimensional cricketers, is the emphasis a lot more on that these days?
Most definitely. And watch Ravi Bopara. Such clever changes of pace, back of the hand. 400 plus T20 games.
Yeah, he's understood the mantra on the surface. Just take the pace off the ball and make it hard for the batters to score.
This game demands multiple skills. You need depth in the batting, you need a lot more bowling options. So if you can do both, you're very valuable. And Ravi Bopara is one such cricketer. Can bat, bowl, field very well.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a struggle for the batters in this mid-innings of theirs, in this passage of play between 7 to 15.
The Rhinos have been pretty consistent with their strategy. It's been outside the off stump. They've bowled to the bigger side of the ground. They've taken away the shorter boundary. They've varied their pace. They've been very, very good.
Another slow delivery. Single to end over number 15. Just the 3 runs coming off it into the final 5, and work to do for the Kathmandu Gurkhas. 81 for 6.
Sport is in our DNA. Sapaico, Asli Energy, Red Bull, Asli Nerozone. Neoco solar water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys, the gas hob se Vigota, your way of quality living.
Benkenstein to continue into his 3rd over. Andrew Leonard here. Have H.D. Ackerman joining me. Now, I know you know a thing or two about a certain Benkenstein. Rather famous father that Luke has. You played with and against him quite a bit, did you?
I did. He was a very fine player. He was a very fine player, Dale Benkenstein. Very fine captain. Played a lot of probably didn't play as much international cricket as many thought he should have. Good all-format player, wonderful thinker of the game. So he was a good captain.
He started out up in Durham, where his dad was. Really only played sort of under 11s, under 13s. This one slog swept towards the gap and finds the gap. Beats the diving effort. Well, I think it's the skipper out there, Kushal Malla, body on the line, but couldn't cut it off. Douthwaite certainly has plenty of power. He's going to need to show it in these final 5.
Has to reach for this as it's outside the off stump.
Then, having originally been in Durham, I think they moved back down to South Africa for a bit, played quite a lot of cricket down there, and then having returned to the United Kingdom, Luke is now playing at Essex, and then the dad is coaching up in Lancashire. So it makes for an interesting family discussion when Lancashire take on Essex in county cricket. They're going to hustle back for the 2nd direct hit. Would have been mighty interesting, but they will get home. 91 for 6.
Pond Super Light Gel with hyaluronic acid. 200% instant hydration. Miracles happen.
Hinsta for a complete home.
Siddhartha rewards. Yes, my points are.
सिद्धार्थ बैंक सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई। Surface that certainly has lots of runs in it. I'm right there with you, sir. I love this NPL too. Daithwaite's known as someone who's a bit of a power hitter at the death. A slip from Maharjan will mean that they can't get back for the second. But with Maharjan battling so significantly, striking at 68, somebody, probably Daithwaite's going to have to find a few boundaries here.
Yeah, I think we can excuse Maharjan because of the situation of the game. I mean, when he walked to the wicket, then wickets fell all around him, and he sort of has been part of a rebuilding process. But with so few overs remaining now, he's got to get a little bit of a move on.
Is the pitch a little slow again, or kind of hard to tell?
I do think the surface is played in a very similar manner to what it did on Saturday. And I think it's just a matter of the batters, particularly those at the top, working out where the right scoring areas are on this pitch. You know, they've come out all guns blazing and got themselves into trouble. Pace taken off again. We saw the Kings batting first in the opening game, and they took their time up front, Martin Guptill, and then when they tried to accelerate, they fell in an absolute heap. So I think as the tournament progresses, so that the players will start to understand how to go about putting an innings together. But I don't think it's a 120 wicket, not by any stretch of the imagination.
Let's pump down the ground. We've spoken about Daithwaite's power. That's where you want to score here at the TU. You hit straight, you always get good reward. And just one rapid bounce across the outfield for a quick four.
Pace taken off by Ravi Bopara, but the problem here is the length. Daithwaite's able to just stand and deliver because it's a long, long half volley.
That one was right in the slot, wasn't it? But just skews off an inside edge and a misfield from one of the great statesmen of the game here in Nepal. That's Sharad Vasakar. I haven't seen his off breaks yet, surprisingly. He's someone who spent a bit of time up where you and I are sitting right now. Very fine commentator too. His international days may be behind him, but playing a bit of a mentor role with this Rhinos team. Still a very good finisher with the bat. He's known to have nerves of steel, is the great man Sharad. Another slower ball. Bopara can only get one hand on it. It means that Maharjan will keep the strike. 17 bowled, 99 for 6.
Solar water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys, the gas hob se bhadeko cha, your way of quality living.
Not just one, not just two, but 3 Jeets there. That is the official tournament mascot. Jeet, namaste to you. And what a great call that was, because the snow leopard is a very endangered species. That is our official tournament mascot. It's bringing attention to the plight of the snow leopard. One of the most beautiful and elusive animals anywhere in the world, and I reckon it makes one of the best mascots anywhere in the world too, as the 100 comes up.
Angled in. Thuds into the pad. Maybe given as leg buys by the most experienced umpire in Nepal's history, Buddy Pradhan. He's had a good day thus far. Our umpire sponsored by Nepal Pay, you can see them there. This is where Dakal's had a few problems in his very nascent international career. Brilliant at the start, but when he's coming back, he has had a few problems at the death, somewhere where he'll need to improve.
There's a bit of variation. A short one. Just wonder whether that was the right, I mean, it's the right decision because he got a dot ball, but with third up inside the circle and backward point up inside the 30-yard circle. Mahajan just needed to get a bat onto it.